Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, our Chapter 1, Day 1 Crossbell beats continued apace as we patrolled the Harbour District and found Nielsen, the Pulitzer Prize winner, to have returned to the CNS, through the Admin District, skipping by the CPD, and into the IBC, where we found we no longer had access privileges to its other floors, before then starting our sweep of the Entertainment District, touching base with the members of Arc&Ciel. We now continue onwards to finish our city exploration. Ice cream, get your ice cream. I've got all kinds of flavors here for you to try. Go on and give it a whirl. You never know which one will be your favorite. Septicolored sherbet, eh? You can also mix any flavors you want, if that's what tickles your fancy. Just don't blame me if you get a little too adventurous, if you know what I mean. There you are. Oh, aren't you that host, was he? Are we acquainted? Not exactly, but I've heard about a dashingly handsome host working in this neighborhood for a while. You're even more of a heartthrob than the rumors led on. Why, thank you, madame. Feel free to join me at the club I work at. I'd love to get to know you. Oh, absolutely, darling. I'd love to. Wazi's reputation precedes him, it figures. I'm more concerned that he's using SSS patrols as an excuse to promote his hosting services. Oh, I'm so going to nag him about this when we get off duty. Heard about a dashingly handsome host working in this neighborhood for a while, and now here you are. I'll have to check out this club of yours sometime. Please do. The pleasure would be all mine. Your money will be too. Hey there, want to play? Come on in. I promise it'll be a fun time. I can't remember if her dialogue stayed exactly the same, but... Welcome to Barca Casino. This is where you can exchange your mirror for tokens and your tokens for fabulous prizes. We got some real good stuff up for grabs, so get on out there and start playing. What can we get? Oh. Whoa, we can get U materials from casino games? Get a comfy chair too. Fishing bait set. Contains one of each earthworm dumplings, deluxe roe. Deluxe dumplings, roe and red flies. Does that mean I can get fishes earlier? Oh, yeah, but no, the all rods can carry the bait. Oh, I need to do some casino again. Do I put in time for a game now? You can always enjoy a good spin at the roulette at the Barca Casino. But before you begin, I must warn you, you'll never be able to cheat at this table. What do you say? Care to surrender yourself to the whims of destiny? Okay, exchange 100 tokens. No, we're not gambling, but last time when we came here, of course, I won. I won the jackpot the first time I played, remember? I left Crossbell for some time and I just couldn't keep myself away. I still love my native Calvert, but there really is something special about this state. So it's, wondering if I can redo this. Welcome to the card table. Shall I deal you a hand? Yes. Does it still work the same? Is it still bugged to have cards that shouldn't be there? I did just jinx myself, yes. Okay, I'll keep the 6 then. There's an offside chance of a straight. But not a flush. If I kept the ace, I'll just keep the 6. So I hold that one. I raise because that's how we roll. And then we change. 2 pair. So, I wouldn't have got a straight because there was no 4. Two pair. My prize is 25. Keep going! I got king free. I may as well just hold those. Raise and go for it. 2 pair. Mine. Okay, next prize is 300. I will continue indeed. keep the 8 and get rid of the rest. I could fold too. Oof. Oof. I definitely not. This is screwed. This is screwed. There's definitely issues there. This was not good. One pair. Yeah, I can see that coming. Boo! I didn't win. Quick, go again! I must defend my honor and win back my tokens. 9-9 queen. Full house. Raise. The fact that you've still got to choose your cards, though, is a bit annoying. Full house, sir. I'm so skilled that it just randomly dealt me those cards. Ooh, 9, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Likelihood is that we get it straight, of course, but likelihood is that probably the TPU has one too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just to make sure. No pair. So I can stop here and I'll be profit. Oh, that sucks, man. So, obviously there's a straight opportunity on here as well. But I'd have to get rid of the 4 and then hope that a 5 comes up, which is lower percentage than just going with this at the moment. Oh! Yeah, of course. But I've got to remember that the CPU does what the CPU wants. Oh, we're still in it, though. Counts as a draw. Okay, 2 kings. Pocket kings. Yeah, I think they'll beat me on this one. Still a pair each. They got aces. They would have won in normal, like, Texas Hold'em, like so. Not Texas Hold'em, obviously, but they would have won. Okay, I don't like this hand. I've just wasted money, haven't I? Bet way much longer. Oh my god, that's horrible. Well, I don't like that at all. I just got 9 8s again. Okay, we're a bit screwed here. 100%. There's 3 queens on the table here. Oh, okay, we're still in this. We're locked. Can I just quit now? Okay, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And a 10. God damn. So we have absolutely nothing on this one. No, rid of that. We're stuck. I've soft locked the game, guys. Okay, at least we have a queen. At least we have a queen. We hold the queen and change. It's the best we can do. Okay, we've got 2 pair. Queen. Yeah. We should win on this hand. Okay. Shall I leave it at 500? I think I'll take 500, thanks. That's a good gain. That allows me to buy the item. There we go. That's what I was trying to get. Comfy chair. So the Kangamara hood is move speed too. I can definitely build that up even more. It's quite easy to build up. You will win in time. Job done. Oh, I'm going to roll the slots today. Hearing those tokens pour out of the barrel full is the best feeling in the world, I told ya. See you later, Owl, as well. I just won as well. Thank you very much. Well, if it's in the SSS and Wazi too, I see. That's quite an unusual combination. Hey there, Drake. It just so happens that I've been assigned to the SSS. I'll spare you the details. Just treat me the same as you would any of them. As you wish. He didn't even bat an eye. No kidding. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you know him too, Wazi. When I say police officers have their beats, mine is the entertainment district. Besides, any host worth their salted rim knows Drake. You say it so nonchalantly. Salted rim as in like... Is it tequila here? Also, you're too young to be hanging around in a place like this. You should take this opportunity to... Do you hear yourself right now? Loosen up that collar, would you? I suppose that buttoned-up drill sergeant vibe is just part of your charm, though. Why do I even bother? It's like we're trying to reprimand Randy all over again. Yeah. Speaking of Randy, is he still away at the moment? He informed me that he would be returning to the CGF for a short time. Yes, that's right. He should be joining up with us before long, though. Let's see, then, if there isn't any trouble, would you mind telling him to stop by once he's in town? Let him know I've got a bottle of wine waiting to welcome him back. We will. After we're off duty, of course. I'm sure Randy is doing a fine job meshing with the CGF. It helps him evolve past being the sack he was when we first met, and I'm all for it. And so our sweep is nearing its actual end, finally. It was always going to be a big to start the game, but it was bigger than we thought. Are we allowed in? Isn't this place the residence of Representative Campbell, leader of the Republican faction? Yes. Last I heard, all Diet members involved with the cult were removed from office. True, but they never found anything that linked them to Representative Campbell. He does seem to have some kind of relationship with Hayworth, but there's nothing illegal about that. On the surface, anyway. So in other words, he's still corrupt, just not in the same way as the rest. That reminds me, Ellie, aren't you friends with his daughter? Yes, Carla and I went to Sunday school together. For her sake, I was relieved to find out her father wasn't connected to the cult. No kidding, I'd be heartbroken if my friend had to learn something like that about their own dad. Anyway, we don't have any business here, so let's not go bothering him right now. Agreed. Shall we move on? We can't go in there. There is no reason to speak with him right now. Oh, they finished the new City Hall building recently. It had been under construction for quite some time. I must admit, I'm rather looking forward to its unveiling at the end of the month. As an entrepreneur, I've invested in a business venture plan for one of the office spaces in the new City Hall. Must admit, I'm rather looking forward to its unveiling. It's time to check out the Hayworths. Goodness, look who just walked in. Why, if it isn't the SSS. Hello. It's good to see you again, Mr. and Mrs. Hayworth. Same to you, Colin. You look like you're doing well. Indeed, life has been quite peaceful for us since our last encounter, thanks in no small part to all of you. You and Ellie know this family, Lloyd. Sounds like there's a story here. Care to share? The special sports section saved our son when he went missing during the anniversary festival. We will forever be in your debt. It's because of you that we're still a happy family. You're welcome, but we were really only doing our jobs. You needn't be so modest. No amount of thanks could ever express our gratitude. Although I do still regret not being able to thank the girl who helped you that day as well. Oh, you mean the one with the purple hair? I want to see her again too. Yes, that's right. I still hold out for the day we can properly thank her. You wouldn't happen to know of her whereabouts, would you? No, unfortunately not. We haven't seen her again since that day. Oh, that's a shame. Well, God us willing, we're sure to meet again someday. I suppose all we can do in the meantime is be patient until the opportunity arises. Ren, she's already left Crossbell with Estelle and Joshua. The Hayworths still don't know the truth about what happened that day. In any event, all of you are welcome to stop by for a visit whenever you like. I will do everything in my power to assist you should you need it. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. You and your family are too kind. Bye, SSS. Miss that purple-haired girl I talked to before. I hope I get to see her again. Maybe so I will someday. The SSS has done so much for us. For that, we are forever in your debt. I'm sure my husband feels the same. Know that our door is always open to you. Wonder how much of a role the Hayworths will play throughout this game, then. Business has been going well, in case you were curious. It's left me with ample downtime to be a proper husband and father to my family. I'm happy to hear that. It sounds like all your hard work is starting to pay off. I'll take your word for it. Tell you the truth, I'm not one for getting showered in praise. Just being able to provide for my wife and child is more than enough for a simple man like myself. Oh. We're always welcome to his home. He'll do anything for us. Car? A magazine entitled Monthly Car Mania Volume 1 is idling away on the shelf. Car. 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 I wonder what that means. Ah, this tastes great. My cooking skills have been getting better and better. It's all thanks to Sophia's lessons. My next door neighbor Sophia has been giving me cooking lessons. They're definitely paying off. The proof's in the pudding in this dish too. Oh man, I wonder what's moved into Bond's house, Sonia's house and all that. Wow, I don't remember their mum's name. Henry seems to be just as gung-ho about studying as he is playing as of late. Perhaps he's found himself an academic rival of sorts at Sunday school. Children ought to strike a balance between study and recreation. I want Henry to not only work hard, but play hard as well. My pops is a manager of the IBC. He's got connections to Crossbell and high society too, so he often gets invited to their little galas. Sometimes he's too busy to attend though, so he lets me go in his place. Thanks to that, I get to learn about high society and live out my days of the upper crust all at once. Kind of pies and learning about high society sure is a blast. Guess it's just one of the perks of having an old man with connections. Car. So cook and now car. I like the names of these magazines. They're very simple and on point, aren't they? Cook. Car. The door is locked. Lovely weather we're having, isn't it? It just makes you want to... Oh, that's the one. Car. Let's go to Ellie's house. Any car in here? Oh, welcome home, Lady Ellie. It's good to see you again, Joanna. I take it things have been business as usual around here? Yes, thankfully. You coming home from your trip safe and sound has put my mind at ease. Aw, Joanna, you don't need to worry about me so much all the time. I'm doing just fine. I may be, but it's my job to worry. You and Master Henry mean everything to me. How adorable. Well, I wouldn't give to have a maid that's devoted to me. This reminds me, Lady Ellie. We received letters from the young master and mistress. Would that be your parents? Yes, my mother and father live in Erebonia and Calvard, respectively. I used to receive letters from them only occasionally, but they become more frequent since the cult incident. It's mostly out of worry for my grandfather and me, but their words have been an invaluable source of encouragement lately. I didn't realize that's where they were. Family, huh? Please hold on to them for now, Joanna. I'll be sure to read through them later. As you wish. I want to hear the SSS is back to work again. Remember to take good care of yourself, my lady. Master Henry and the young master and mistress want nothing but the best for you, as do I, of course. I understand, Joanna. I'll be extra careful. Remember to take good care of yourself, Lady Ellie. Yep. Want nothing but the best for us. Now I'm wondering if we go along Randy in his magazine, it's just on the front boob. Or maybe it's swim. Why, Lady Ellie, welcome home. It's good to see you, Helmer. So this is where you grew up, is Ellie? What an enormous mansion. Well, it is Speaker MacDowell's estate, after all. Oh, please, it's nothing worth making a fuss about. You're welcome here. Indeed, as you are all colleagues of my lady, I cordially invite you to make yourself at home. Now the SSS is back in action, I'm sure you're going to be busier than ever. Please, take good care of Lady Ellie. Of course, sir. I'll make sure you have nothing to worry about. Thank you, Helmer. I'll do my best to support them too. Now that the SSS is back in action, I'm sure you're going to be busier than ever. Please take good care of Lady Ellie. No statue in here. No mayor. Well, no Mr. MacDowell either. Right, that is everywhere in Crossbell checked out, but we can leave the city limits, can't we? We saw that from the map. Only in this direction, though. Music hasn't changed, then. Oh, pots. Pots magazine. Oh, road times 2. That's great. I don't have fishing availability yet. It's the Eastern Mines Man in Path. We don't have any business there, though, so let's turn back for now. Yes, I know I'm gated. Thank you very much, Lee. Can't take the bus yet, obviously. We don't have any business around mines, so there's no need to catch a bus. You'll be able to take the bus from any stop once the story advances. Public transportation is a convenient way to move around Crossbell State. Use it well when the time comes. Right, let's see if Reese has moved here yet. Welcome to Crossbell Cathedral. We here at the Cathedral preach the ways of the Septian Church under the guidance of our parish's patriarch, Archbishop Aralda. Please be mindful of other worshippers and keep your voices down during your visit. Very specifically, Archbishop Aralda now being brought up. For those who need a prayer, Adios welcomes with open arms. We still can't go in there. She's gone up here, I know it. Good morning. Sunday school classes are in session today. Could you perhaps be the guardians of one of the children? You'll find the classroom directly to the right upon entering the cathedral. This is where I find the hidden quest as a blooming quiz again. Ah! You'll find our Sunday school classroom directly to your right upon entering the cathedral. You're welcome to sit in on today's lessons if you'd like. No. I will, but I don't want to. Cook! A book entitled 1 Minute Cooking Light Meals Edition has been sitting here for much, much longer than that. That's like 5 we found so far. We still haven't found a recipe book. What? Is it gated behind the story? It feels like it must be now, when we've gone this far. I've been looking around for it everywhere going, oh yeah, we need to get at these things because they might be missables. During the entire sweep, but I haven't even found it. Well, I'll be. If it ain't Lloyd, feels like I haven't seen you in ages. When did you get back? Not too long ago. It's good to see you again, Mr. Quint. Do you know this man, Lloyd? We became acquainted earlier this year during a support request he submitted. That's right, Mr. Quint here was an old friend and drinking buddy of my brother's. He's been good to me too. After the cold incident, we shared a few glasses while he recounted old stories about Guy. Now that was a fun night, my boy. Or as fun as it could have been, at least. Lloyd can't down on the way his brother could just yet. Sorry about that. It was nice of you to invite us as well, though Tia was a little pouty that she had to have juice being a minor and all. I can imagine. I hope you don't mind Noelle and me imposing on you someday too. Not at all. Any friend of Lloyd's are more than welcome in my book. You can usually find me out here tending to the greys. Feel free to drop by any time. Now, we usually find you in the hut. We can even reminisce about Guy again if you want. Speaking of. This grave. It belongs to Guy Bannings. My brother was killed in the line of duty 3 years ago. I've heard the stories about him. They say he was a remarkable detective, one of the best the CPD ever had. Even among the Guardian Force, there aren't many who don't know his name. Wow, I had no idea. He and Arios were once partners in the same squad led by Chief Sergei. Eventually, they disbanded, and Guy advanced to the 1st Division. He and Detective Dudley were good rivals back then, apparently. Guy was the kind of person who liked to stick his nose into other people's business, so word about him ended up spreading pretty fast. The more I hear of him, the more I realize what an amazing man he truly was. He was a detective who stood up against Crossbell's barriers, and with a relentless drive at that. Losing him in the line of duty was unimaginable. The culprit is still at large, right? It wasn't the cult's doing. Yeah, the case is still unsolved. But I swear, one day I'll grab hold of the truth with my own 2 hands. May not be soon, but I promise it'll happen. Just you wait, Guy. I think it might be sooner than we think in certain regards. And considering it's a plot thread that needs somewhat wrapping, you'd expect Travels to Azure to cover it, but we'll find out as we move on. This lady is still faithfully tending this grave. Saya McLean. I recognize the surname on this grave. Arios McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. He's never spoken to me about it, but I'm fairly certain Saya McLean was his wife. If I remember correctly, she passed away in a horrible accident. Same one that left Shizuku alive, but without her sight. Yeah, after that, Arios resigned from the police force and became a bracer. Ah, so that's how it happened. What a tragic story. Poor Shizuku and Arios. It's not like all hope is lost, though. From what I've heard, there's still a possibility that Shizuku can regain her sight. That's right. Hopefully we can pay her a visit sometime soon. She wasn't that old. 24. Everyone dies young here. Oh, goodness gracious, I didn't notice you there. You'll have to forgive me, I was busy offering a prayer to my late husband. You shouldn't disturb her any further. Let's go. She is very attached. She was very, very in love. Ozma Seeker? Seeker, is this? Yes, Lieutenant Ozma Seeker, the father Fran and I lost 10 years ago. Your father? This is the first I'm hearing of this. I'm not the type to talk about these kinds of things. Let's go, everyone. Dad would probably scold us for dawdling around like this. Will he now? All right, let's get going then. Dad's name is Ozma. O sweet lambs born beneath the bell, may you sleep peacefully here forevermore. Let the golden light shining betwixt the pure clouds lead thy souls above to the great blue sky, that they may return once more to the goddess's loving embrace. Yeah, here. This headstone is so badly weathered I can't make out who it belongs to. Neither can I. Good luck trying to crack this one, my fellow detectives. This is someone's resting place, you know, not a puzzle to solve. The inscription may have been worn away, but the gravesite itself is well maintained. I thought we'd pay our respects anyway, then. Yes. That's one of the other mystery/puzzles. Will it be covered during the game? We'll find out. Okay. That leaves just the cathedral! And hopefully not a hellish quiz. As a trader, I'd be a fool not to turn to the goddess for help with my business. She's my most valuable patron, you could say. You should try praying to Adios too. I can't recommend it enough. One day I decided to put my palms together and beg Adios to help my business flourish, and just like that actually happened. I learned a very valuable lesson then. No matter what you do in life, if you pray to the goddess first, you can't go wrong. New sister is scheduled to arrive today, straight from the holy city of Arteria. Not here yet, then. What will she be like, I wonder? I'm looking forward to finding out. We hold Mass regularly here at the Cathedral. It is, after all, an essential liturgical service for revering the goddess. I hope you will find the time to attend. Mass is an essential liturgical service for revering the goddess. No, I don't really need to. I've got busy times to do. Welcome to Crossbell Cathedral. Lady also protect those who seek salvation with a devoted heart. May the goddess guide you all. Archbishop Heralda does not have much to say. It's going to be cookbook here. This is Archbishop Heralda's office. Rare medicinal herbs and valuable books are stored here, so I'll have to ask you not to rummage around. Cook? Car? Bible. I guess that was it. Religion. I don't know. What would be the apt title, considering cook and car? Hey, it's lesson time. Hey, studying, but if Yuna's cramming her butt for school, then so should I. Alright, I'm gonna need my notes. Wait, where'd my notebook go? Wow, Yuna and Ken are doing such a great job at school. I gotta make sure to keep my grades up too. Well, since when did I have 2 notebooks? Hey, Pansy, how have you been? Oh, you went. We just talked in and talked to the class. Oh, you're Wendy's old friend, aren't you? Long time no see. Thanks for all the police stuff you do, whatever it is. Wendy is in the engineer. Yes, we met her at the Orbital store earlier. She and Lloyd have been close ever since they were children. Yep, that terminally incurable gearhead happens to be my older sister. What a way to describe her. It's true, though. Just ask Lloyd. She's not wrong. Dad got his hooks in Wendy when she was still too young to know any better, so now I get to live with 2 totally hopeless gearheads. But he's not going to get away with it with me, that's for sure. Ah, Kia's the cutest. I'm so lucky I get to be in a class with her. I'm going to try to raise my hand on every question today. I bet that'll impress her. Only if you're right. Hammer's got all googly eyes for Kia. Now he's trying to show her how much of a teacher's pet he can be. I'd way rather be playing outside than sitting around studying. Oh, hi guys. Is there a parent-teacher conference today? Oh no, nothing like that. We just thought we'd check in and see how you're doing. Are you studying your hardest, Kia? You betcha. I've been learning new stuff every day. It's fun getting to hang out with Ryu and Henry and them too. Is that so? Kia doesn't seem to be having any trouble fitting in. We were worried about sending her to school at first, but honestly, it was the best decision we could have made. Keep at it, okay, Kia? I will. Good luck with all your SSS work. I really like coming to Sunday school. There's something new to learn every day. It's fun getting to hang out with Ryu and Henry and them too. Hey Kia, what do I do when I get to this part? You see, you solved this one by... Looks like they're getting along well. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. Teach me. Come on, Ryu, at least try. At this rate, you're never going to catch up to Kia. Shut up, I get it, okay? I should probably shape up in class myself before getting on Ryu's case. If I don't pick it up, Kia's going to be leaving me in the dust too. Study is such a pain in the butt. Hey Lloyd, can I put in a support request and have the SSS study for me? That's not how it works, Ryu, and this is for your own good. You should take it more seriously. You sound like my old man. I mean, to be honest, I like his gumption. No! Don't be a hidden quest, please. Why, hello there, Lloyd, Ellie. I'm glad you two came. It's great to see you again, Sister Marble. Yes, it's been so long. Wait, are you not surprised to see us? Not at all. Kia couldn't wait to share the good news. I believe her exact words were, Lloyd and Ellie are home! If I'm not mistaken, you were also Lloyd and Ellie's Sunday school teacher, right? Yes, that's right. You two must be the newest members of the SSS. My name is Marble. I serve as a sister of the Septian Church. It's a pleasure to meet you both. Oh wait, did you not study under Sister Marble too, Noelle? Nope, the East Street class that Fran and I attended was held by a priest. I'm not sure what happened to him, but I don't think he's in Crossbell anymore. Well, it's not uncommon for the church to keep a revolving door. Yes, in that case, it's fortunate that I've been here since Lloyd and Ellie's time in Sunday school. Sister Marble, can we get back to class now, or are you just going to keep on chatting? Ryu, it's rude to interrupt people while they're catching up. Oh my, I became so wrapped up in our conversation I completely forgot where we were. My apologies, I should continue on with the lesson. But do stop by for another visit sometime. No, we should apologize. It's our fault for interrupting class. Please excuse us. Okay. No hidden quest, good. My apologies, I should continue on with the lesson. But do stop by for another visit sometime. I'm sure that sometime in the game this will be a quest. Because they love that stuff in Trails, don't they? We did it in Zero. We did it in Skies. They're gonna do it again. Let's face it, this is gonna happen. So we found 5 cooks, 1 car, and a partridge in a pear tree. But we've actually done the full blooming sweep. It was a big long one, but I kind of expected the first one to be that way. We've still got to go back and get that whenever we find a cooking book, but we haven't found one yet, so I'm assuming it's story locked. That would be the making of the sense, right? By the way, did it have any of that mapped? No, it didn't. Like that secret passageway we went through. Is there anywhere we haven't been? Yes, there is. Orchid's Tower. What? Oh, Crossbell just gets bigger all the time. If I'd say the only thing that has like a lead for if there's a possible quest like the Bracer Guild quest there was at the start of Zero is this. Because 2 people have mentioned car going around. One's about the police and one about catching a certain someone. So that's the only person I'd say to check at this point. Authorized personality. We can't go there yet, but it's going to open. We're